Are you looking for free ways to make money online in Australia? Then this video is for you. My name is Michael and I've tested hundreds of different ways to make money online, and many viewers regularly ask me for opportunities in specific countries. So in this video I decided to show you the 10 best free ways to make money online if you live in Australia. If you live in other countries, I also do have a playlist with opportunities for different other regions and specific countries and all that. I will leave a link in the top corner to that playlist so you can check that out instead. But for this video here, we'll focus opportunities that are great specifically for Australia. So let's first start with setting the expectations before we go over the 10 method I want to show you, because I just first of all want to make it clear that when it comes to making money online, there is no get rich quick magical way to, earn a ton of money overnight so you can just retire or click a few buttons and make a ton of money. That's not how it works. But there are definitely free ways where you can earn money, and if you do it the right way, you can potentially also even grow that into a really good income. What I will show in this video here are a mixture of different opportunities, so no matter your preferences, you can find methods for you. There will be methods that are super easy, you can start earning right away. The earning potential there will be limited. Some of them will be, a few dollars here and there, others will be a little bit more, but quite overall like limited earning potential. But then there are also some that potentially can grow into a really nice full-time income and maybe even more than that. So again, watch the full video. I'll explain more about all these 10 different methods to help you decide which of them are for you. You can also use several of them at the same time if you want to. So it's not as such a prioritized list, because it really depends on your preferences and goals which of the methods that are the best. But let's now get to the list. So if we are talking about free ways to make money online in Australia, we have to talk about paid service, because it is probably the easiest and fastest way to start earning. You just join a service site, and one great opportunity is called Prime Opinion, but that's just one example. But as you can see, you can just join and then you can start earning right away from your phone, from your computer. And if you join several great service sites, there are really nice opportunities to earn some extra money that you can take out, as PayPal cards, sometimes bank transfer, gift cards, whatever. And I do have a list of more than 40 really great legit get paid to sites or service sites in Australia on my website. You can see that's the list I'm on here now. I will leave a link to that below so you can go and check that out if this is what you think is the right opportunity for you. Next, let's talk about passive income opportunities or apps, because I know that has become very popular. There's also a lot of fake claims when it comes to passive income apps, because they are not something that will make you rich without doing anything or anything like that, of course, but there are legit ways where you don't have to do anything extra to earn. For example, like Pawns is just one example. You just install it, then you will earn whenever you're online on your phone, on your computer, by sharing your unused internet bandwidth. It will not make you a lot, but you don't have to do anything, and this is a realistic, truly passive way to earn a bit extra. This specific app also has other ways you can earn. You boost your earnings by paid service and playing games and other things, but overall, using these small apps just to have a little bit extra, if that's what you're going for, without any income, then they are realistic. I do have this list also, I'm on here on my website now, of the best passive income apps, so I'll also leave a link to that below so you can check that out. Next, I wanted to talk about remote jobs, because this is something that can give you a flexible income and where you can find an actually job, but you can do from home or from anywhere. And of course, that requires you to go through an application process. You won't work completely on your own terms. You have to do, what the employer tells you and all these different things, but it can still give you the flexibility to work from anywhere. And one platform where you can find this is FlexJobs. It's a great platform. You can search by your location, you can search by different job titles, career level, all kind of different things there. So that can definitely also be great, but of course there's no guarantee that you will get a job. So it is like searching for a regular job. Just FlexJobs is specialized in helping you find a flexible job and a remote job. Next, I want to talk about starting your own online business with affiliate marketing, because this is something that can give you true freedom, because you can really work on your own terms. And Of course, that will take a lot of time and a lot of effort because you are building a business from scratch with something that affiliate marketing, that can be, you learn to build up traffic, you learn all about choosing the right audience for you, whether you would then want to build up traffic via YouTube channel, like I have, a website or Instagram, TikTok. There are many opportunities, and it's something that basically anyone can learn as long as they're willing to put in a lot of time and effort. And of course, you can say like that when you're starting a business, won't there be any expenses to start that? In general, yes, that is what you should expect. The reason I'm still talking about it here in this video about free ways to earn is that there are also opportunities where you can get a taste for free, like training for free. If you have no idea where to start, I definitely recommend getting some training, because I tried to figure it out myself at first and waste like more than a year doing that until I actually just took some training and started actually getting results, learning from someone that know what they're doing. So there are options that offer this where you can start for free, learn a little bit more about it, and then if it decides for you, then you can decide if it's something you want to invest in. It is a business, so there will be some, it can be very cheap compared to starting any other online business. But also why I mention it here is not only because you can get started and test it for free, but also because you can, for example, use then paid surveys, some of the other options or whatever, like these ones that make you money here and now easily, to cover that cost. So without having to invest any of your own money, you just use these side hustle methods that I will show some of here. I have shown a couple, I'll show more of those, to then eventually, if you find out that this is for you, something you want to do, you can put that into there so you can actually get started and building your own online business. And something like building an affiliate marketing business, an online business, that can, I can definitely recommend it, because then you can truly work on your own terms and whenever you want to and wherever you want to. But it's only for you if you are willing to put in continuous effort for several months to start seeing the results. Some of the other methods here, they are faster. For example, if you get a remote job like we just talked about, of course you will start working right away, but you are more tired because you don't have that same flexibility. So again, it all depends on your personal preferences. But if this is something you're interested in, I do have more information about my top recommended way to do that. I will leave a link to that below so you can go and check out more about that. Another free way where you can earn some extra money is data entry jobs. They can both be like data entry jobs where you do different kind of annotations, all kind of different things. And they can also be these AI training tasks, for example, on a platform like Hype Micro, where you do this help like train AI. And in some platforms that offer data entry jobs have more like regular jobs or more permanent position or so, where you have to put in a certain amount of hour and get paid per hour. And then there are other ones that have these small tasks you can just do here and now for a little bit of extra. So which of these options are best really depends on you. I do have a list on my website of the best data entry sites there. I'll leave a link to that below so you can also go and check that out. The next opportunity I want to talk about is called cashback sites. I'm just on Swagbucks now because that's just one example, but there are many different cashback sites. And what that is basically, if you ever shop online, you can go through a cashback site, you can use their links, and the good ones, they have partnered with thousands of different online retailers. So if you then just click a link, go to that website, spend what you were going to spend anyways, then you can sometimes get 1, 2, 5, 10, sometimes 15% or more back into your account. For example, in this case on Swagbucks, then you get the money back in there, and then you can take it out as cash or gift cards. So if you ever shop online, I definitely recommend using cashback sites, because it can be a great way to get some of the money you're spending anyways back. I do also have a list of the best cashback sites that I've come across. Again, I've tested hundreds of different methods. I have that on my website. I will leave a link to that also. Now let's talk about becoming a freelancer, because you can also do that for free, and that's also something where you potentially can earn a good full-time income. And one platform you can do that is Fiverr. This is just one example. There are many, but the great thing about that is basically no matter your skills, you can see whether it's programming, graphics, digital marketing, writing, translation, video, AI services, music, consulting, business. There's so many different topics you can become a freelancer in, and it definitely can give great opportunities, but you just need to be aware that becoming a freelancer, it takes a lot of time and effort to build up your profile. Like on Fiverr, there are some people that make really good money, but this is just, again, one example of a platform. But to get there, first of all, you need to take time to build a profile. You need to get the first few clients, get some great reviews. It takes patience. You need to reach out to a lot of clients when you first get started. Then eventually it will be a little bit more smooth, but it's not just easy just to create a profile and then you will get a lot of jobs. So that's something to be aware of. And Fiverr might not be the best option for you because it's very competitive, because it's so well known. I do have a list of freelance platforms in general, so you can check that out also. So I'll leave a link to that below also. We now only have 3 more options to go over, and it would be great if you could just take 1 second to like this video, because it can help it to be seen by more people, and I would definitely appreciate that support. The next option can be a little bit risky, but it can also give great opportunities, and this is to actually trade or invest in cryptocurrencies. And you can then of course say, like, why do I talk about this in a video about free ways to make money online? But that's because I have tested hundreds of ways to make money online, and there's actually a ton of different ways to earn crypto for free. For example, some of the service sites I've talked about, get paid to sites, even data entry sites, things like that, they actually do pay in crypto. Then if that's something you're interested in, you can learn more about it. If you choose the right cryptos, you can get paid when you earn with some of these methods in crypto, and then you can then either reinvest in other cryptos, you can hold on to it, so you think the market is at the right time, and then you can sell it, so that way you can actually grow your earnings. Of course, if you do it at the wrong time or choose the wrong projects, the wrong crypto and all that, then you can of course also end up losing your money. So it's not for everyone, but it's more because I know that a lot of people are interested in getting into crypto, but without too much risk. So then you can actually use some of these earning methods, get paid without having to take some of your old savings to take into that. So for example, if this is something you're interested in, then I do have a list of the best free ways to earn Bitcoin on my website. I'll also leave a link to that below so you can check that out. A great way you can also earn quite decent money once in a while is by doing different user tests. Utest here is just one example. There are a lot of different user testing platforms, and the great thing is that it can be actually quite fun. Sometimes you test websites, you give feedback, you test apps, and you have specific tasks, and you can earn. Sometimes I think the highest I've tried is that I did a half-an-hour test once online and got paid $75. Like, of course not all tests pay like that, but there are some that pay quite decently and they can be quite fun. But the thing about user testing platforms is that there are not always a lot of opportunities, so that's why it's a good idea to join several of them, and then once in a while you'll get some. Then it can be a couple of weeks maybe, and that can definitely give some quite nice extra money on the side in a fun way. And I do also have a list of the best user testing platforms that I've come across on my website. I will also leave a link to that below. So the last option I wanted to talk about is online focus groups. This is where you can share your opinion in a small group about a certain topic, and usually they also do pay quite decently, and they can also be quite fun to participate in. You just need to be aware that it can sometimes be hard to qualify to participate in some of them, especially the higher paying ones, but if you do, it definitely can be worth it to give some nice earnings. I do have a list of the best online focus groups that I've come across also on my website. I'll leave a link to that below. Also for this, I recommend that you join several platforms, because sometimes you might only get one invite per month, or sometimes it will even take even longer in between the different invites, and you do not necessarily qualify for all of them. So if you join more of them, you will get invitations more often and likely also qualify for more, but definitely can also be a great way to earn some money on the side. So as you can see, if you're looking for ways to make some money online in Australia without any investment, there are quite a lot of opportunities. You can use just one of them, two of them, all of them in combination with each other, depending on your preferences. There are many different methods here, and I decided to do both easy, fast ways for a little bit extra, and then also methods that require more effort, time to build something up that can also then potentially give huge earnings and a lot of freedom, because I know preferences are just different, and therefore I wanted to show as many different opportunities as possible. All of these are realistic methods. I've tested all of it myself and know a lot about making money online. I've made money online for 8 years, so I really hope this helped you, and I'll leave links to more information about all the methods here I spoke about in this video, so you can check out more about the different options that you think sounds like the right fit for you. And if this video helped you, also make sure to hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the notification bell so you won't miss out next time I release a video with tips and tricks about different ways to make money online.